Okay, we're back on Essential RC with the Zhujiang AH-64 GPS version. Last video, really good. We tried all the functions, they worked really well, but we couldn't fit the FPV camera. I think we're missing something, and because we feel there should be another mounting plate that you put underneath so you can mount the VTX and the camera that we haven't been given. So we'll get on to our supplier about that, but for today, because we were so anxious to do it the same day as we did the first video, that we've just used a bit of tape, and that should do the job for today. It loses a bit of its scale look, but we'll get the functionality and the experience of flying FPV. And it will be easy to fly FPV because it's GPS enabled. It will hover in the same spot, so even if, for example, I should lose FPV signal, then I can just stop flying, release the sticks, and I know it will stick in that position, and then I can flick the return to home switch and I know it will come back and it will land. So really good. So let's turn it on, plug in the FPV camera, turn on the goggles, and let's go fly. Here we go. So the first thing I do, let's turn on the transmitter, make sure it's in the locked position, which it is, in auto and in GPS position. Put that there. Then underneath, let's plug in. So the VTX has a separate plug, and we plug that into the socket in the battery, like so, and then turn on the battery. And I'm going to, because I'm paranoid, I'm keeping my hands out of the way of the blades, and so we just hold that. I didn't hold it down long enough, so you've got to hold it down for a while. Okay, green, and you heard the transmitter beep as well. So it's bound now, they're talking to one another, and it should be transmitting FPV as well. So that's the, let's put that helicopter down. And let me just turn on the goggles, and I'd like to say thank you very much to Sam for lending me his drone goggles. And I've got a picture, that's good, and I'm going to hit record. Recording, excellent. Alright, so we should be good. Alright, ready? Trev's on camera from Flying Fin RC. So, unlock and take off. Woo! So let's hover it there. Yes, and I've got my view.
What's the image like? Is it a good image?
It's a typical analog image, I would say. So it looks good to me. So let's go down here. Not going to go too fast. Nothing to see up.
I'll give you a wave. Can you see me waving?
Just about.
So you're climbing.
Local Model Flying Club, a lovely part of the world to fly. So the only thing I will say, I don't think we'd get tremendous range. It's quite a low power FPV setup, but it's going to give you a flavour of what it's like to fly FPV with something this stable. Pretty good. getting a bit far away now, am I?
Yeah, a bit further than we would have flown line of sight. You see when you turn around.
Yeah, so let's turn around. I've still got good signal. It's occasionally breaking up, but not too much. So we're probably about half a kilometre away. Go backwards. Still good. Still good. Probably over there. Let's get a bit more height.
That was quite far away. I've had to zoom in a lot.
You can still see me yet?
Yeah, I can still see you.
Good view.
What I might do is just zoom back a bit so people can get an idea on the distance.
On the range.
Yeah, on the range. So I'm zooming back. So, I don't know if you can see it, there's a tiny little dot. I'll slowly zoom in.
Which is good enough for like visual line of sight.
Yeah, there's no objects or anything nearby. It's all safe, all good.
Alright, now shall I be bold and do the return to home button?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're tracking it visually?
Yeah.
Alright, so going into return to home mode, I can see it. Actually, I've taken my goggles off, so... Okay, I'm going to go return to home.
Oh, it's a bird. Right, it's facing the right direction.
Vaguely coming back towards us, is it?
Yeah, I think it's going to go up high above us and drop down if I had to guess.
Backwards a little bit, Trev.
Yeah. I think it looks worse than what it is because it's literally right above the spot it took off.
Start coming down. Coming down.
So.
And we're down. That was pretty good.
It was still pretty close to where it took off from, isn't it?
That felt like a relatively gentle landing. Yeah, and about the same as our first test video, it's 2 meters away.
Yeah.
Good. So there you go. Let me just stop recording so I don't use all the SD card. Done that. Great. Impressed with that. It is analog, so it's not the latest digital HD system, but we got pretty good range. It's a reasonable picture, and yeah, you know, it's another great feature to have on a GPS enabled helicopter. So thanks for watching this Essential RC flight test. We'll be back for more in the very near future. Thanks to Trevor on camera. The link for this is in the video description and the pinned comment. See you later, everybody. Bye.